always seems to cut off this first bit of me talking. Hello and welcome. We're going to have a little look at the Claas Scorpion 741. I've got a little bit of work to do though in the meantime. We've got a mix to start with the 215, so I think that's what we'll do first of all. We'll have a little walk around here to get to the big 6215 Johndeere. We'll turn that on. We've got hay to put in, we've got straw to put in with the big bucket on the Claas. Then we're going to swap over probably to the TM, I think. We'll get on the JCB and we'll have a look at grabbing some silage out ready for the mix. On top of that, we've also got some straw to put out and a few bits and bobs like that, but we'll come to that a little bit later. Hello! Hello Luke, nice to see you on. So we're just starting up the 215 now. We'll get the mixer spinning. Just putting the PTO into gear, he says. No, I'm not. Hang on. It looks a bit mucky, this. Accept. Let's see if she'll do it now. Oh yeah, we're in now. We're in. It's working. Rev it up a little bit. Right, we're going to get in the Scorpion. Oh. I always forget that. So much better with the older tractors. When you used to be able to put the PTO on and that meant the PTO was going on. Not when you get out of the seat, you were, he was going to turn it off for you. Philip, how are we doing? Oh guys, if you are joining, if you could remember to press like. I know I always forget to do it as well, but if you could, it really does help the job along and send it out to more people, you see. Right, we're in the Claas. Should we have a little look round it? In fact, let's get this straw in first and then we'll have a little look round it, eh? Twin, yeah, I will do that soon with the mix and the drone. I have done it before, it is in one of the older videos. Yeah, you have to look for that. So, is the 9 metre going? What have we got going on here? We had some bad signal there, didn't we? Let's flip this. Look at that for a beastie bucket, eh? This is a bucket and a half, let me tell you. I'm just double checking. Some of them. I mean, of course 9 metres going at some point. This looks like, I like that. It is possibly going to be a Claas Live. Although there is going to be some JCB action in there as well. For the JCB fans. So, that is the first bit of straw in there. Morning Peter, how we doing? We'll get the hay in next. I am sort of getting used to driving this. It'll be funny in a second when I jump onto the JCB to get me some silage out, because I've not driven it for a few days after being on this. Will I remember what I'm doing? Who knows? That's that in there. Hi Joe, why won't you try a Manitou on demo? I've not been contacted by Manitou, would be one of probably the main reasons. But I don't know. It'd have to be. I'd have to have heard lots and lots of good reports, I think, to get a Manitou back in this yard after the last one that we had. Because the last one that we had was not very good. So yeah, I don't want to be really that person who just tries everything and has no intention of getting one. If they wanted to give it to me because it was, you know, they wanted it promoting or whatever and show people how it was, and we get to use it for a bit, that's great. But I honestly don't think we'd have a Manitou. Right, so we got them to him. Yeah, there ain't much whining, is there? Bill says, have I had my roast beef? You know, Bill! You know I have! Have you been watching through window? Yes, I have. Roast beef, Yorkshire puddings, what else? Peas, carrots, broccoli, sweet potato, cheese sauce, and of course, no true northerner would be a true northerner if I didn't have lots of gravy as well. So right now, the plan is park up this telehandler, the Claas, and go and get the TM, I think we'll get on next. Oh, James, you haven't, have you? Poor you. I've seen that, so James with Machinery Nation, I don't know if anybody's checked out his videos, but I saw some recent ones where he's got a Corvus and, what was the other one that you had? And you were doing like a tug of war with them. I thought that was quite good. Let me just get this, you'll hear the peel, that's it, it's off. It's a good phone holder, this. It is so sticky. Right, let's go and get, let's get on the TM. We'll get the silage cutter out and go through it from there. What's Charlotte Ashley sending me now? Through WhatsApp. What's our favourite Johndeere on the farm? I suppose the 215 is quite nice to drive, but I do like the 6930. It's got the Ag Open GPS, which is fantastic. Built it myself, steers itself, and has more features on it than any of the others that we have on the farm as well. So, right, 9 metre. We will be getting on that in a minute, so we'll be having a little play about in that. If you can hear the motorbike going past, I wonder if that's Big Mick. Or Slim Mick, should we say. He is losing a lot of weight at the minute. Just counting the calories he is. Making Cliff feel hungry now. Right. So, TM time. Oh, let's just show you. So that's when I refer to the TM, that's what it is, the JCB TM 320S. We'll get the phone mount set up in here. My charger as well, all important charge. I need to get some more phone mounts and some more chargers really, so I'm not just using the same one all the time. But anyway, I digress. Let's get this ship moving. Oh, it feels a very different driving position there. What's going on here? There's some strange stuff happening here. That's better. Somebody asking if the 215 is better than the 210 on fuel. To be honest, like the amount that the little that we've used it, it's hard to tell. But my guess would be bet it would be very similar. I mean, there's not a lot there's not a lot of differences. If it's putting out that many horsepower, it's going to be using a similar amount of fuel. Although it's got AdBlue, so it might use a little bit less. I don't know. David wants the drone over the mixer. Tangled Tackle says the crops that we plant, are they for the cattle? Yes. Yep, everything that we have gets fed to the cattle. Yeah, literally everything we grow. Right, let's get this. Let's get this on, eh? Cabelco Beast there. It's not the easiest thing to pick up, this. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got it, we've got it, we've got it. Right, we'll lock this on. I'll just put the pipes on. Bear with me a second. Luke's off doing a bit of farming. Right, so if what's my favourite part of farming? Right, I'll try and reply to that once I put these pipes on. Favourite bit, just greasing up. Right, so I think my favourite bit of farming, or the favourite thing that I like about farming, and that's why I came back to it, is especially like mixed farming, like what we're doing, you're not stuck doing the same thing every day. Like the seasons change and the jobs change, so you're not just stuck combining all the time, or you're not just stuck drilling all the time. The seasons change and you get a new job, or what feels like a new job, to keep you going. Oh, I need to turn the brake on. Yeah, so you're not doing the same stuff all the time. You are doing some of the same stuff all the time, as a lot of you will know. Watch the videos. I'm always doing mixers and strawing cattle up and feeding cattle and all that kind of thing. But the sort of jobs around that do change. Thanks, Paddy. Joe, do you like mini tractors? As in how many? As in you can still drive them, or as in like Britons? Oh, 69 people watching. We've only got 29 likes. So I mean, if you hadn't pressed it, if you would, that'd really help the job along a bit. Hey up, Charlie. Thanks for commenting as well. The comments really help because it blasts up the algorithm, you see. Never thought I'd be saying stuff like that. Jesus. What have I become? I say like and subscribe. If a past version of myself could see myself now, it would not be happy. Miniature ideas. Good. It's the mini tractors world. Do you mean like 10 and 15 horsepower things? I'm not against them. I was thinking like Ollie's got a Solace at the minute, hasn't he? At his place, and I was thinking that might be a cool little thing just to turn up to work on. I'll have to get it out of him how fast it goes. Because like that sort of size tractor, you could just get it in the garage, couldn't you? You know, like pop it in the garage at home, come to work on it. I'm not sure about the tax and everything, but if we could fetch back an old piece of farm machinery that's gone. Maybe either the 600 or we used to have a 6100 two-wheel drive, a nice little beast, which was our first like. Well, my I don't know if they probably bought new tractors before then, but like that's the first tractor that I knew of that we'd bought new. It was a 6100, and we kept it for a long time. And I did a lot of baling on it, when I was like 13, 14. I used to get took to a field and go baling all day in summer when I wasn't at school. Did a lot of round bale contracting back then. Oh, it felt like a lot when you're 13 anyway. When are we getting... Ash is asking the repeatable question. When am I getting the new box for the DAF? So... I don't know. It's on order. But as to when it will actually turn up is just questionable, and that's why I'm not really saying it. Like if you remember with the 215, I was like, we're getting a new tractor, and I thought we were getting it in a few days, and then it turned into like nearly 2 months, I think it was. So yeah, it's coming, but you'll see when it's coming because I'll let you know in a video. Right, I'm gonna take these pipes off. Back. What year did we buy the New Holland baler? Or what year is it? I'm not sure what year it is. I think we've had it about... I bet we've had it 5 years. How long have we had it, Ash? Ash is watching now, he'll know. He knows things like that. He can give you the time frame of pretty much everything, can old Ash. Right, we're gonna switch over back to the Claas. So we'll put this machine back in the shed. We've got the 215 still running. I did say that we were going to be using the 9 metre, so don't worry, folks. I will be getting on that in a minute. If you stick around, press the like button. We'll be switching around all the telehandlers today. In here we've got the 210 and the 6930. What I might do as well, I can't because I've put stuff in it. Oh well. We'll have to swap the 210 back onto the mixer at some point. Right, we'll pull this back down here. Yeah, there you go. Ash says 5 or maybe even 6 years. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking that, Ash, because like I think our Ben's been working for Willie for 5 or 6 years, and I'm sure he came to look at it with us. So right, we will head on back up to the Claas, which would be nice. So I'll have to it'll probably fry my brain because I've just been using a joystick one way and then now I've got to use one another. It's the way the forward and backwards works on it, it's a bit different, and things like that. The pushing the boom in and out at the wrong side, and oh yeah, why they can't make all these things exactly the same, I do not know. So Andy Jeffries says, if I had unlimited budget and could make one change to the farm, what would it be? So I'd make. There's a lot of all our sheds are on different levels, so it'd be nice to get everything on the same level. I'm not talking about lots of differences in level, but it stops us from doing things like feeding out on the floor and stuff like that. So if we could make a change so that we could just drive around with a mixer, feed everything outside, have water troughs on the outside, and make every building sort of uniform, then I think it would make our job a hell of a lot better. Just feeding would be more efficient. I think we've still got a mucky camera there. Feeding would be a lot more efficient, yeah, and strawing up would be more efficient because we ain't got to go in any gates. Something like that, yeah. Hey, Chris and Phil from Lifton. So yeah, I think that's where I'd spend my unlimited money. Really make some kind of like yard efficiency project where we could feed out better and then maybe move cattle around the yard. It'd take a lot of designing and thinking about, I think. Get somebody like Temple Branding in to work out how we efficiently shift the cattle around each yard and bits and bobs like that. That'd be nice. Do I miss a 7530? Yeah, I do. A little bit. But I'll not get a hair up on it. It's one of them. It was I'd have liked to have kept it running in some respects, but it just turned into a bit of a money pit. We'd spent a lot of money on it and then it was still going wrong, and yeah, it was like, well, we just invest that in a newer tractor that hopefully will be a better investment than spending on an old tractor that's only ever going to be an old tractor. 86 or 87. So I'm just feathering out the bread now. So we feed the cattle waste bread. Just measuring it in. There we go. What's my favourite season? Probably summer. Maybe. Yeah, autumn, summer-ish. Quite like, but then probably when I get to summer, I'm like, oh, I really like winter. I'm not working as long hours and things like that. But yeah, I think summer's where it's at. I mean, you got the baling, you got the bales coming in, we're filling the sheds up, we're doing the stacking. Everything's happening. Yeah, I do like this one. It really, in the summer you can just work long hours and it's like nothing. Like in the winter you put in a long day and it's like, you know about it. I think it's all to do with the sunlight and that. It's got to be. Christopher says Em would love the class. She would, wouldn't she? She'd love the class. She did love the classes. She'd be all about that. So I think we're actually getting a little bit of rain here. A little touch of rain. It's no good. Good afternoon, Alan. So no, I've not seen her. No. Yeah, it's just one of them things, isn't it? When you don't always see your like work colleagues out of work so much, do you? Especially like when you're not seeing them every day. Right, let's crack on with this. So I've got Trafford Gold in here, which is a massive bucket, and if I filled it full, I'm sure we would have a tweaky back end on this Claas telehandler. Let me tell you that. We definitely would. So we'll tip this in, see if we can get an angle of it going in. Because it'll make the telehandler bounce a bit. I'll tell you that. Whoa, she's bouncing. That's it. We're there. We've got enough in. 84 con and 49 likes. Half of the people. So half of the people watching possibly haven't pressed. Maybe you're watching on TV. Is anybody watching on? This is probably a bad question to ask because it's hard to comment, isn't it, on the TV? So who's watching on a mobile device? Let me know in comments. Just put right mobile, and then maybe who's watching on the laptop or something like that. I'm guessing a lot of people at this time may well be watching on mobiles. Just as a random guess. Or iPads maybe. Like an iPads. Oh, laptop Chris. Afternoon, another Chris. Mobile for Martano. Brad's using their iPad. iPad for Rob. CEH Agriz on a laptop. In the cab on GPS. I like that. That is good. That's how it's done. Kev's on the iPad. Oh, Portrush, Northern Ireland. Nice. What's it like over there? Is it raining? Let me just show you this. While I'm thinking about rain. Well, I don't know why I'm thinking about rain, but look at that. Look at the... You can actually rattle this bucket. Bit more trouble doing that on the Kramer. It's raining heavily in Northern Ireland, guys. Oh, brilliant. It might be on our way then, after that. We might get that. So we got them two in now. So I think what we'll do is, we'll drop this bucket off. We'll put the Claas away. And we'll get on the 9 metre. I said we were going to get on the 9 metre, didn't I? So that's what we'll do. I'll show you it disconnecting actually on here. Quite simple. But I'll show you the process. So we have to press that button on the back there. Yeah? I can't remember which way. It's one way or the other. And this button up here to unlock it. So it's two-handed so that you can't accidentally Greetings from Croatia, nice. You can't then accidentally. Oh, we're not. Oh, it's not zooming in, is it? Where we want it to zoom. You can't accidentally unlock the bucket from there. You'd have to know what you were doing to be able to do it. So who's watching? So somebody's watching from Croatia. Whereabouts in Croatia are you watching from, BB? And are you Croatian or are you on holiday there? Thomas likes the Claas better than the Kramer. Christopher says, have I ordered the kitchen? Shh. Osijek? Is that like, so, is that quite rural? Is that like a rural area of Croatia? If so, and you are a farmer, let us know what you're farming over there in Croatia, because that's quite interesting. I want to know what's grown there. That's my farmer intrigue coming out. What are the main crops from that area? Right, just thinking of where to park this machine. We'll park it down here. So. Get it down here. That'll do. Right. Transplant. I keep moving this about, don't I? Oh, we've got 90 on now. Hello. Let's show some tracker tours. Got to keep the wife happy. Happy wife, happy life. I know. I do. To be honest, right? So we the Claas there, by the way. Kitchen job. I sent them a quote that I'd had done with Ren, and then now we're over to what is it? DIY Kitchens, and they've done a re-quote of it. But then I was looking through it the other night, and there's no sink. So I'm like, well, it's not a comparable quote if you've not got the sink in there, is it? So we're just waiting for to sort that bit out. I know I ought to just get it ordered and order a sink from somewhere else, but hey ho. What do I think of the 6R 185? Not tried it. Is that supposed to be like the new 7530? Would you try JCB again, or would you try another brand? I'd recommend Merlot, but definitely try Manitou. I said we were going at JCB, didn't I? Tell you what, we'll turn off the 6215 while we're here. We'll get that knocked off. Manitou haven't really been in contact or anything, so maybe I ought to try Manitou, but it's just the last Manitou we had wasn't very good. I don't like to waste people's time if I'm definitely not going to get a machine from them. Unless they were giving us a machine because in their mind it was worth sending to us because of the publicity that it'd gain, or something along those lines. So I don't feel like I'm using somebody and they're not getting anything out of it. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be fair, hasn't it, these things? You can't just go around saying, oh, I'll try this, I'll try that, I'll try another. Somebody's just placed an order, thank you very much. Just seen that on an email notification came up. Somebody's ordered something, couldn't tell what it was, but thank you very much if it was somebody watching the live. James, thank you very much for the order. It's just come through now. To be fair, Manitou stepped up its game. Ours is a 23 plate, ordered back in 2022. It's a very good machine, to be fair. So CH, I agree. Yeah, so maybe. I think we've tried pretty much every telehandler of those in this last 12 or 18 months, is it? Something like that. What have we had? We've had a Merlot. Was that last year sometime? Agriscope fetched us a Merlot out. Back in the 9 metre, by the way, as well. Yeah, we tried that, and then the crane was good because that is an actual comparable machine to this 9 metre that we've got here. And then hopefully we'll get a JCB on demo at some point. So that'll be fun. That'll be something to see, something to watch. Right, so now let's show you what I'm doing in here. It's not, we need a bit of a wider angled camera for this, don't we? Oh, somebody's put the pipes on the wrong way around. I don't like that. I don't like that, you know. Right, we'll get some else set out. If you just join in, please press the like button. I'd appreciate it. Does the 9 metre have major issues? We went to change and were informed all the new regs make the new ones rubbish compared to the old ones. Demos so far have proven the point. Yeah, so like it doesn't have major issues, just when it's cold it doesn't start for some reason. And I mean, this has got the EGR or whatever, is it? They do have issues. All the newer machines have issues with this AdBlue. Like, it's just part of it, isn't it? It's part of these blooming machines. Like, it's a new technology and they're trying to get it right, but it's just not working half the time, is it? That's the trouble. Right, I tell you what, I'm gonna have to swap these pipes around because this is really annoying. Somebody put them on the wrong way. Literally every time I'm coming to use the third service, I'm pressing it the wrong way because we always have it a specific way. And I don't know, does anybody else like that? You know, they run something a specific way so the lever works in a certain direction. And I think it's our Ben must have put it on because me and Andy, like Andy is Mr. You know, Mr. Perfect, so he will not have put these on the wrong way around. But I know Ben is Mr. Not Perfect sometimes. Or not, no, I'm not. No, I'm not saying that. He's not Mr. Imperfect. He's good. He's really good at his job, is our Ben. But he maybe just doesn't know our ways and which way we like to put the pipes on. Hey up Harry, how are you doing? Telehandlers are definitely Swiss Army knives. They are, they're really like, yeah, it'd be the last machine to go on the farm, wouldn't the telehandlers? We'd get rid of the tractors first for all that. Everybody loves a Swiss Army knife, doesn't they? Did you have one as a kid? Oh, Charlotte Ashley's here! Hey Charlotte, we ought to do a joint up live, didn't we? Wonder if there's a way that I can do that. Get Shazza on. Let me have a look. Share. Share as in what? I don't even know if I can. Oh no, that's ending live. Cancel. Cancel that. So I do like my profile pic, says Harry. What is it? Is it a Jersey cow? Is it some Jersey cows, I think? You're getting me to real zoom in for that. What's my opinions on AdBlue/DEF? Yeah, it's one of them, innit? Like, we've got to try and do us bit, I suppose, try and like save the environment and stuff. But does it work particularly well for farming applications? I don't know. A lot of people say it doesn't. And it causes a lot of problems that then surely lead to more pollution. You are right, new technologies do need development. Exactly. It just doesn't really work at agri. So it's not like we're working in a town centre, is it? You know, it's a clean air zone or something. Like, we're usually in the middle of nowhere. Which, I mean, doesn't give us the right to pollute everything, but it gives, like, the aviation industry the right to pollute everything, doesn't it? Like, nobody's, you see all them chemtrails behind the planes. Nobody says anything. So yeah, interesting. Charlotte's had no end of issues. Right, I tell you what, I'm going to come off now, and then I'm going to have a word with Charlotte and see if she wants to do a live together or something. Whether that's on here or on TikTok, I don't know. But yeah, right. Thanks for watching, guys. Possibly might be coming on, or possibly might be going off. I don't know. But the video will be out this evening for sure. Like I say, merchandise, that's all up, back in stock. Business. Somebody's already just bought some while we've been on live, which is great. Thanks a lot to James. I'll not say second name because if they bought it for a present for somebody. Right. Catch you later, guys. Thanks for joining. Bye.